Hi friends, I'm Juani and welcome to Juani's house and welcome to another episode of my Welcoming Fall Home series. In this episode, we will be tackling the fireplace. I'm decorating my fireplace for fall, and so I wanted to do something a little bit different, and I told you guys that it is not going to be your typical fall where you have your regular like fall warm colors. I'm doing something a little different to go along with the little something different that I'm doing and around the house. So I've cleaned my mantle here, and so I am using these candle holders from Kirkland's. So I have 4 of these and they're in various heights. So whatever I'm doing on the left, once again I'm doing it on the right. So I have the two candle holders on the left, and then to bring some reflective qualities into the area, I put down these silver candle holders here. Now I like using these clear ones because it brings a lot of a dramatic effect into the area of this mantle, and I'm using space without actually using space. So, and I love the transparent quality that it brings. So I went outside because I decided I wanted to have some greenery, and I wanted to bring some nature inside. So I looked, and with all the colors and the leaves beginning to change, I thought now was a good time for me to go ahead and get these leaves off of these bushes that are really green and vibrant. That's what I really want to go for. If you want to, you can use eucalyptus, and I actually think I'm going to add some eucalyptus to this later on. So I'm just going to cut the branches down, and then I am going to treat them because I don't know what kind of bugs is in this. So this is just a simple solution of apple cider vinegar and water, and it's going to wilt it a little bit, but the apple cider vinegar is an acid and would kill all the bugs. So now that my branches are dry, I'm bringing them inside, and I want to use them as if they were a garland. And the green against the silver and the transparency of the glass looks amazing. So I'm just going to place my branches across the mantle and just situate it so that it sits flat, and then I'm going to add more branches on top of that until the entire mantle is filled. So I'm using several different types of leaves here, and that's just to give it some contrast, some texture, so that everything on here wouldn't be matchy. So some of these leaves are fuller, some of them are flat, some of them have a little bit of color to them, but they're not totally brown. They look more on a gold tone, and I'm just placing them so that the mantle looks very full. Okay, so this is how my mantle looks with the greenery on it as well as the candle holders, and it actually looks really good right now. But now we're going to start building on it. And so I have these little pumpkins here, and they have the little clip on them. I purchased them last year. Can't remember where I purchased them from, but I think these are so freaking cute. Some of them were just a shiny color, and some of them had glitter on top of them. So I'm just going to intermix them into my garland. So once again, whatever I do to one side, I'm going to mimic it on the other side. But there's a part in here that I don't want everything to be symmetrical. So we know we use things in odd numbers, 3, 5, 7s, and so that is how I'm going to play this up from the left side to the right side. So now I'm going to bring in this black here, and this pumpkin here is actually a Dollar Tree pumpkin that I painted black, and I painted the stem gold. I loved how that turned out. And then I am putting here a cream and gold pumpkin alongside it, as well as a gold pumpkin, velvet pumpkin with glittered stem. So you see here we have that in a cluster of threes. So now we're going to go over to our right side and we're going to play up this side. So I'm adding this same pumpkin, this cream and gold pumpkin here, and then I'm going to add another one of the Dollar Tree DIY pumpkins that I created. And if you're interested in seeing how I did this, it is so freaking easy. Leave it down in the description box, and the effect that it makes with the spray paint is amazing. It brings out a lot of texture. I really love this. Okay, so now you see on the right side there, I have 4 pumpkins. I actually have a crimson colored pumpkin because I am going to have pops of that color throughout my decor. So on these silver candle holders, I am just putting the glass vases from the Dollar Tree in these, and see, it really looks good. I have a variety of heights here, and then I have these pillar candles that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, guys, and they have the little they have the batteries already in it. You just pull the little tab out and they come on. They last 120 hours. Unfortunately, they are not on a timer, so you have to turn them off and on, but these are really nice. So I'm just going to insert these into the large cylinder vases here, and they have like a real like faint little flicker to them. They don't look like the ones from QVC, the Illuminaras, but they will do for this, and they're actually the right size because they're not too big. And so I have lit all of my candles, my real candles, and then I have my faux candles here flickering also, and this is what this mantelscape looks like. I think this is so freaking romantic and dramatic. I can't wait to show you guys how the entire room is going to come together using elements of the natural elements and the greens and blacks and the crimson, and you see how the leaves kind of wilted a little bit. I love that. I love that texture that it's bringing to this mantelscape. I am absolutely in love with this, and I wanted to do something different, and I knew when I had this idea along about how I wanted it to be, and I'm really excited when like my ideas are in my head and I can really bring them to the forefront and share them with you guys. So guys, thank you for joining me again on my Welcoming Fall Home series. If you are new to Juani's house, I would love for you to subscribe. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you won't miss any of my upcoming uploads. So guys, I'm going to go ahead in this video, but before I go, you know what I always say. The next time you're in town, you can always stop by Juani's house, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.